Hello everyone, welcome to the Metal Galaxy YouTube channel where we bring reviews, interviews, the metal news and much more into your living room. Subscribe and like as we have regularly content. In this very review we will dive into Desertfest Berlin, which is actually an annual concept to Desertfest which happens in various countries. This is a heavy psych doom event, but it has some old school bands and it's an annual event. And if you would like to learn more about the whole idea behind what the fest is about and as well organization, check our interview out with Matt, Sound of Liberation, the promoter of the festival. And in this very review we'll just review only Desertfest Berlin that we have been to in this May. And we will review first the location and then we will go day by day if you like the program, and then there will be a whole summary if Desertfest Berlin is a go or no, so grab your booze and tune in. So let's kick off with the location. Desertfest Berlin happens each year in Berlin, and this time the location was at the Columbiahalle and in the middle of Berlin, which was very great, and I believe it very contributed to what makes the fest so much to stand out. So first of all, it really stands out because a lot of fests are a bit more remote, but this one, it's like in the middle of Berlin. You can take a train, you can train a bus, and even cars can park and so on. And I think it was organized, the parking by Great Zone, and it was well done because there was not so much traffic, there was not so much diversion. So really on approachability, like at 3 a.m. you could get like the bus or tram home. So it was a very approachable festival. But because it was in the middle of the city, the atmosphere is very different as well, and it has as well a historical meaning because you have the Tempelhof, which was the old airport, and there is a history behind. If you want to know more, check it out. But it's well happening around Kreuzberg, so there are a few monuments as well, and I believe it's a very great location and contribution to the fest because you're in the middle of the fest. But then if you want to, I don't know, just relax for a bit or maybe do something else, you can go out of the festival, go explore. In 5 minutes you can be somewhere else. You can do a bit of history and return in 1 hour back at the festival. And I think it's a great way that it offers this opportunity, but it's a very different mindset, and it might be a distraction, you might think, but actually I found it very nice and chill to not be like caged in one location and be free to explore something else, as Berlin is such a great, beautiful city with rich history. I took some pictures at my freelancer company MAIr, check them out. So the location and being in the middle of the city, it's a plus as well. And the third and last advantage of being in the middle of the city is that the ground is not like like grass or anything. It's like cement, which is a very advantage as well. If you read some news, there were some mother pools like Wacken last year. Even there was a bit of heavy rainfall. It didn't hinder the festival because it was solid from the ton. So it's a very nice festival for everyone being afraid of floods, but as well being from concrete is a nice one as well, because you're not sitting in the grass, you're sitting in benches with other people chatting alone, and it's much more combined space as it is in the city. There is not so much room, but being cramped a bit with other people is nice as well, because you get to learn a lot of other people. And we have as well just asked a few people opinions.
Okay, what I think about the Desertfest is an amazing festival. A lot of people, a lot of chill people, especially because I don't see like too many crazy stuff going on. So it's really chill. A lot of different people from different countries, and it's amazing. Bands are amazing. There are no lines for food and for bathroom, and that's a nice thing.
Last year, and I liked it so much because there's just the atmosphere and stuff, like the weather, it just all together, the vibe, the people, the music, it just works together, and I just love it. Just the vibes, it just makes fun.
And everyone loves it, so it's very great, and being together there, you have some fries, you have some bratwurst, pizza, so there is a lot of choice of food as well, and it's great to be just in this open air with your fellow metalheads, and the weather was great. Yeah, look, I would say the concrete helped as well, and thirdly, being in the middle of the city means that the venue is excellent as well. It happened at the Columbiahalle, and whoa, what a venue, really great, the sound and setup, every live video I made in this place, there was no edits needed, nothing at all. I could just go straight and upload it in YouTube. Of course, I had to adjust the lighting, but I mean, from a sound perspective, being an editor myself, I was so impressed how everything is crystal clear, and it's definitely the sound system, because in the audience as well, you could clearly hear the music, you could clearly hear what the instruments, the vibe, the atmosphere, it was so great technical wise. So yeah, in short, Desertfest location wise, it's excellent because it brings a different atmosphere. It really stands out of similar fests, but as well, it's very approachable, accessible, great festival if you're traveling alone or just want to explore as well Berlin. So yeah, we had the location. So now into the first day of Desertfest. The first day of Desertfest was great. So yeah, the first day of Desertfest was a great one. We didn't check out the outside stage, but we saw first Neànder, and it's super interesting. We know God is an astronaut, being instrumental driven, but Neànder was totally different experience, as they play post-rock, but it has some doom influences, and it's super interesting because we haven't done actually much this genre, so we really love to explore Neànder, and it was great. Despite being so instrumental driven, it's so much crowd engagement, so much jokes, and as well they played a bit of acoustic. So super interesting band, Neànder. So check the interview out we had with Jen. We can definitely recommend to check them out, as they will surprise you in a way, and you will immerse your emotions. They immerse emotions and transfer them to their audience in a very unique way we haven't seen yet, so definitely recommend. And then another band we saw that night was Thronehammer, and whoa, we were blown away by their capabilities, especially Kat's voice. As I said, it was a great venue to begin with, but I mean, her voice was the most brutal, the most extreme one of the very festival. And actually I haven't seen many vocalists reaching this brutality, evilness, as she was so strong, so powerful. When she was above the instrument, you can clearly hear word by word what she's singing, and so much crowd engagement, and you saw all these little fists going up, and I really loved the lightning they had. It was a bit reference to the album, we talked about it in the interview, check it out. But basically I loved especially the red lightning, as it made them much more evil and much more straight to your face. And it's interesting because when I listened to them before Desertfest, I wasn't expecting this. I was just expecting some epic doom, a bit of evil, but this was so evil, so sinister. So definitely check Thronehammer out. They're so great. They won't, I would surprise you. And then another band we saw, MAIr, which was great as well. We didn't cover them, but still I think it's worth to mention. It's a very solid headline and closer of the night, as MAIr is a very instrumental driven as well as Neànder, but they are much more on a different level. They're much more evil, and I think it builds up what Thronehammer set up. Thronehammer was as well evil, but this was another kind of evil, and they're much more as well. It was nice with the background as well, lightning and so on, and I would say that they are music-wise a bit lighter than the Thronehammer, so it was nice basically in the day, because you had Neànder a bit lower instrumental, then you had Neànder a bit softer, then you had Thronehammer a bit more heavier as well, more evil, and then the closer of the night was pure evil and something softer. So yeah, great first day, and then